rolling? Sup y'all, Artman here. I know I've been away for a long time from YouTube in general, about like 2.5 years I think. It was purely for academic reasons, like I was doing all sort of studies and stuff like that. Because I wanted to do it, I want to be an engineer, so this is like a hobby, so I'm really smart, you know, like intellectually superior to most dogs and cats. So recently I uploaded a video called Artman Returns Death Note style. Now it's basically like this guy called A. He announced my arrival and what changes are going to be taking place on my channel, and I think you should watch it. I'll be putting the link in the description below. Also, I'll probably be, you know, linking it over here, you know, the previous video over here. So just go on, watch it if you want. You can click right now. You can pause the video whenever you want. Are you done? Okay, so I watched the 13 Reasons Why Season 2 trailer recently, like a few weeks back. I know it's late, but you know, I don't think it's a few weeks back even, like a few days back. And it's a bit late given the teaser and the trailer, but I watched the teaser, then I was like, okay, I need to do this video. But I was still going on with my examinations. So I was like, let's push it ahead. So then I realized after watching the trailer that yes, I need to do this video, because I watched the season 1 and I realized there's certain things that I didn't like about it, you know, for, you know, like reasons which you will find out in the length of this video. But like, I love the show. It's a great show, and it's one of those few shows where they don't have filler episodes, you know, like just keeping on adding content and content. It's just 13 episodes, that's it. I was actually looking forward to it. In fact, I rewatched the series recently. You'll find out the reasons, because this video is about I know what you're thinking. This is one of those things about the, you know, show where it's like, it's really good, it's funny as hell. There are, you know, points in the show where I was like, that was a good comeback. But later on when I thought about it, like, I know the show is, after all, it's a show, it's a fictional thing. In the long run, if you think about it, it's not as realistic as you think it is. In the real world, people don't have really good comebacks. For instance, in my case now, my brother, okay, he loves to be a pain all the time. Like he loves to do that because he's like a younger brother, and now he's glaring at me from behind the camera because he's the one shooting it. So please help me. Anyway, in such cases what happens is that we try to have good comebacks, but they don't come on, so it's like you're just hanging over there for like a few seconds. Wait, I got a good comeback. It's on my tongue. Then you realize that sarcasm isn't really about the timing. I know it's a show, so the actors are good looking all the time. There's very few movies and shows, you know, where there's actually acceptable or real characters. 13 Reasons Why isn't one of them. All of them look good. Some of the reasons were not as effective as most of them were supposed to be. When I watched the teaser and the trailer for the first season, and she's like, if you're listening to these tapes, you're one of the reasons why. And then we find out that Clay is also on the tapes. Then we realize he's on the tapes, but it's not because of him, it's because of her. It's like, what? Doesn't make any sense. Why would you add Clay on the tapes if it wasn't his fault? Maybe she made an exception because she has a soft spot for it. Still, it doesn't make any sense. When you're making these reasons, each reason is supposed to, you know, put out more and more in-depth suspense-ish reasons where it's like crazy. But, you know, in the end, it's still, again, all dependent on how much you like the series. I love the show, so I'm not complaining. I just wished that there would be more reasonable reasons, like the one for Bryce. That was a really good part where it was like it affected her a lot, and we can see the way they had the camera on her face the whole time. It was creepy, to say the least. So few reasons were really good, especially about Bryce and also regarding, Justin. But then we come to the part about the counselor, and it's like, that's not even a reason. How do you expect everyone to try and come after you every single time? You're not some sort of big celebrity. How are they supposed to have some sort of telepathic communication with you? You're like, oh, I wish they would come back, help me, but I cannot because they did not come back, kind of thing. It's pointless. But again, as I've mentioned before, it's probably because she's so deep into depression that she's just expecting stuff to happen out of the blue. So let's go and find out what happens in the second season. I'm really pumped up for that, by the way. When Clay goes to Bryce's house for getting, confession, I mean, I know Clay was in love with Hannah, and so he wanted to do this one last thing for her. So he goes and gets the confession from Bryce. But frankly speaking, I've seen him doing the whole he's gonna get a confession thing. The moment he puts his hand to check for his money, I was like, okay, that's when he's gonna actually start the tape. Because when he took the tape from Tony, I knew that's gonna happen. It was believable and all okay, but still, the way to get a confession is kind of weird. That unconventional ways are required for unconventional ideas, I guess. Now, throughout the series, you see portrayal of bullying a lot. In season 2 as well. I know I said that I watched season 2, but I watched it recently, like during the shooting of this video. Throughout the series, there's moments where you're like, oh my god, that is really, really extreme depiction of bullying. While the show is applauded for that, it was kind of, especially for Tyler, I mean, I feel for Tyler, I know he's a bad guy. I mean, he's not bad, he's just, I don't know, he's weird. All the actors in the series are amazing. Okay, I forgot to write down more reasons. I know I titled this video 13 Reasons Why, but I only wrote down 6 for some reason. So, I'm sorry, but how about we do it this way? I only got 6 reasons because that's all I could find that was wrong about the show. Because the show is an amazing thing, for this generation, this is a really, really good show, and people should really start to make such shows and stuff where they're handling social issues and stuff like that. I'm really looking forward for the, something similar to that, but more focused on. I mean, this has already handled most of the current topics of the generation, but for some reason you think about it, maybe we could have handled some other issues as well. In a prominent way, like for example, pseudo-feminism. Now, what is pseudo-feminism? Well, we'll be talking about that in another video. The movement that is supporting feminism, but they're not really supporting it. They're just getting flamed over it all the time. So I really hope that somebody touches upon that topic once in a while. Pseudo-feminism is a very important topic, and I want people to touch upon it. And hence, I want people to touch upon the fact that not only is feminism just to support women, okay, to make women empowering women, it's also to empower the men around them. Because these days, what is happening? Okay, this is going to be a rant, but it's supposed to be another video. What is happening is that guys are also getting suppressed and all. It's like the women, some women genuinely need the empowerment, and some of them, they're just using the so-called limelight or the spotlight that they're getting for this whole feminism thing, right? They put hashtag feminism or hashtag me too, but in reality, they don't behave like that. I don't want to, say anything about it right now, like don't give any examples or anything, because I haven't planned out any content for that, but I'm really hoping that I get to, do that, because I don't have much time because of the admissions for my higher college, higher education and stuff. But I'm really hoping I get to there, because I really want to talk about that. People really, really, they're underestimating the power of feminism, and they're also using feminism. Like some people just don't understand the importance of feminism still. And some people just think that feminism is like a tool for you to gain certain privileges, like just out of nowhere. Okay, for first things first, sometimes, okay, when it's written for men, it means for men. Okay, like a bathroom, okay, for men, bathroom for men. I had an encounter a few days back. Okay, this person just, this girl, she just comes out of there. I just gave my entrance examination, okay, and I was coming outside because I needed to go, like really needed to go. And this girl suddenly pops in, and I'm like, excuse me? And then all of a sudden, she's like, okay, excuse me, please leave. Okay, it is now raining. I don't know if you can hear my voice, but it is now raining. I think you can hear the rain. Shit. Okay, that's it for this video. I think you've understood the 13 reasons why I like this show or didn't like this show. Either way, it wasn't 13 reasons. So, enjoy. And I hope you watch any of my other videos now. And I'm going to be back. I'm going to have some few more videos coming out for good topics like artificial intelligence and stuff like that. So, if you don't mind, please like and subscribe for more videos from me, because with Artman Productions, it's always awesomeness guaranteed. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, then please give a like and subscribe. To like, click this icon which just popped up. And if you want to subscribe, then just click this icon which just came from the heavens. To watch the previous video, click the one on the left. To watch the next video or another video, watch the one on the right. And if you don't have anything else to do, either click away or just listen to the music that follows.